folks. Welcome to Hot 716, the show with some heat, the show with some spice, and everything nice. I am Maniac, joined by the Wing King, and of course, Lucas Cellino, Cellino HVAC. The reason for the season, it is ready to launch. It is Buffalo Wing Fest.
Yes, Steve.
And that means there's plenty of time for people to still go to the site, get their tickets, get signed up for those VIP programs they have available, and much more for Wingfest. But we're getting into the core of what that event was birthed out of, and that is chicken wings.
This is the 60th anniversary of the Buffalo Wing. Remember, chicken wings have been around forever. And then Teresa Bellissimo drops them in a fryer. She's got Frank's Red Hot and butter, and there we are. And that's why we're here today. And we are going to have the Super Bowl of chicken wings, year 23, at Highmark Stadium this Labor Day weekend.
Seriously, it is going to be the place to be, so make sure you get your tickets. Buffalo Wing Fest 2024. Before we get into the action, we're going to be testing out some wings. We're going to be testing their heat factor. We're going to be testing their crispiness, and obviously the overall wing quality. With that said, Luke Cellino, I know you're a man who believes in quality. What makes a good chicken wing to you?
Spice for sure. I'm definitely heat. I will be competing in the Wing Fest, the XXX Hot Wing one, which I believe is Sunday, right?
Sunday at 3:30.
Yep.
Seriously, and that's what we say. You know, there are wings to be consumed. There's tons of delicious options, but there's also all kinds of events like the wing eating competition. What else at the Wing Festival?
You know, we bob for chicken wings in a kiddie pool full of this stuff, blue cheese. 3 people for 3 minutes, pull out as many as they can without using their hands. That's always a festival favorite. We have a baby wing contest. You can dress up your little 0 to 4-year-old in a chicken wing outfit, in a Buffalo themed outfit, in a Bills outfit, and it's not too late to sign up. Hot wing eating contest, live music, 3 different stages. So there's always something going on, over 100 different styles of sauces, 63 new wing sauces this year. So if you go every year, keep coming because it's all fresh new styles.
And people might be excited. They're like, oh, you know, people are converging from East Aurora. People are coming in from Lockport. No, people are coming in from all over the globe for the Buffalo Wing Fest. So with that said, let's see what they're coming in for. Maybe let's get our first platter of wings out here for Hot 716. All right, so now I know that you are impartial. You're an equal opportunity wing eater, but you do lean flat secretly.
I'm a flat
because of the double bone. Luke, are you flat or drums guy?
Neither. I like to split them.
Okay, split them. Well, with that said, gents, let's cheers up. This looks like a wing with a lot of character.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a dusting on here, and then there's you can tell they're spicy. And I
learned what dusting was about 30 seconds before the show. So with that said, just like Luke's excited for dusting, let's get into this thing. Let's check it out.
Comes home and tells mom, I know the capital of Uruguay.
I'm gonna go with a little fringe dip on the blue cheese, by the way.
I'm going to heat up front.
This isn't like a one bite thing, right?
Yeah, this is no one bite, and you're right. This isn't a mullet. This is heat in the front and spice in the back. I'm getting hit, King. I'm getting hit. Help me.
Burning on the back.
Yep, the wing is a great outside texture. That's what you're looking for. And then, oh my goodness, that heat is kicking. That heat is telling a story, King. It's up front, but it's also steady throughout. It's not overwhelming, but it's steady.
There's definitely a beginning and the end. The problem is I don't know if it's going to be a happy ending.
The heat, I don't care what Luke says. These were dialed up to the 9s, so I'm going with a 9 out of 10 flat. I know that's a rookie score, but I like right where that is. 9 out of 10 for the heatness. Crispiness, could have been a little bit better. I'm gonna go 7.5, and then overall wing quality, I'm going 8.5. What do you got?
It's really unique. I mean, the heat's hitting me really low now. I'll give it 8.5.
Okay.
I mean, heat. What was the other one?
Crispiness?
Crispiness. We'll give it an 8.
Okay, and then overall wing quality. You're eating a plate of these. You're eating 10. What do you think of them?
I'll go 8.5.
Okay, a couple at 8.5. 8. Okay, a couple of 8s and an 8.5. Luke, finish us out for this wing round number 1.
Number 1, you guys, it's a hot wing. You're going out of 10. You're telling me it's 9. That's ridiculous. This is a 7.5 on the heat scale.
So ridiculous that they're at 9. I'm throwing a 7.5.
I went high just to make you look okay.
Okay, thank you. That means a lot.
I agree. The crispness is tough. I could tell these wings are made with love. They probably were nice and crisp when they came. Again, hard. I'd say an 8.5. 8.5 on crispiness.
Did you go high on that one for me too?
No, I didn't.
Okay, thank you.
No,
Okay.
I believe in this wing. I just believe in this wing.
Overall wing
I think
quality.
it's going to be the best wing I had today. I don't know what this wing is. It's really good. I can't wait to find out. 9.3.
9.3.
9.3.
Okay, I love it. These are good wings.
I think that's a really good wing.
And the thing is, and we're assessing crispiness. I think I look at that as texture. I like the dusting and the texture that this wing had. I agree, it wasn't the crunchiest and the crispiest, but I think it delivered.
It's tough to rate because it's to go.
Okay.
You know, we traveled with these, but you could almost look at them and tell in its day, like an hour ago, it was probably solid.
All right, let's dispose, gents. Okay, what do we got here?
Oh, We got drums.
Okay, now I'm seeing more of a pasty sauce with these ones, Wing. Or Mr. King. That typically means that we could be in for some danger.
The color. I like the redness. That's got to have some heat.
Great redness, and I'm telling you, do not sleep on that pasty-looking sauce because I've had some experience, and that means there's danger ahead. Red means danger, but there's no one I'd rather attack danger with than my boys here.
Luke sees yield. That's all. He's yield.
I see go. I see green, baby.
No,
I'm ready.
He's a volume guy. Let's go.
Ooh. No need to yield, huh?
No need to yield. Sweet at first, but I'm not saying I'm out of the woods yet.
It is sweet.
I love the sweet with the heat.
Good.
Really good.
Oh boy, these are hot.
Are they?
Oh God, my
Oh,
tongue.
God.
I feel the start.
My man just
the
activated?
initiation. The ignition just turned.
Yeah, they're definitely spicier than the last ones.
And more of a natural heat flavor. The other one was very peppery.
You've been doing the festival for 22 years. If you could go back overall 22 years and say something, give yourself a message from the future, what would you tell the Wing King in 2002?
Delegate, enjoy it more. Like in the heat of the moment, I'm very intense every second of the festival.
You're passionate about it. That's
Very
the thing.
passionate and just, I wish I would have enjoyed it more. The last 3-4 years, I've really been enjoying it as I've delegated more, and these are really hot.
These are hot. These are no joke.
Well, I'll tell you what he's not. He's not a dunker. He doesn't really dunk into those blue cheeses.
I'm not.
Woo! Let's start with Luke. Heat, crispiness, and then overall wing quality for this one.
They're pretty hot. It's still lingering. 8.8 on heat. Crispiness, these are crispier. I'd say a 9. Overall quality. I like the wing. I didn't get the best wing. You know, I'd say an 8. I think it could go higher though. If I had a nice flat or even his drum, I think it could have went a little higher. But if we get people
9.8 on heat. Crispiness, I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9, another 9.2.
Okay.
And by the way, drinking beer doesn't help.
But thanks to this Flats and Drums Pale Ale from Resurgence Brew, always ready for any level of heat we might encounter.
Resurgence, I love Resurgence. They host a lot of our non-profit dog events. But better yet, the beer is terrific there. And I do want to say, it really bothers me. They never put the labels forward, right? Like, you know, we're all sitting here drinking the beer. You can't even see the beer.
I mean,
We're focused on the
I'm
flats and
selfish.
drums.
That's not a shout out against
When I'm being
Resurgence.
filmed,
That's
I'm
all of them.
selfish.
All beer
I'll-
companies need to change the label the other way. So faces where you're not drinking.
These ones delivered. I'll give them credit.
Thank you, Luke.
Heat,
You're welcome. I got you one.
9.6. Any larger than this, you're going to be in a dangerous zone. Crispiness could have been a little bit better. Overall, I'm going to give it like an 8 flat. 8 flat for that. Overall wing, these are intimidating. Woo! I'm going to give them a 8.3. 8.3 overall. I mean, these are just intimidating.
Dude, you are crying.
Yeah.
You have water dripping out
And
of
it's
your
not like where typically I'm crying about nothing,
You
which
look
is typically what's
You
happening.
look like your allergies are kicking in, bro.
This is a great day for my sinuses. What was the first movie you ever watched where you cried?
Osmosis Jones.
Stop. That was probably out of happiness. So when you realized you came up with an idea that was going to change your life.
First movie I cried at.
I got 2.
Christmas Vacation. When Clark was watching the video, Christmas video was up in the attic.
Wow, that's sentimental. That's not even like pulling your heartstrings. That's like pulling your
I
heart.
love Clark.
Okay, I love Clark. What about you?
Oh, I wish I knew to ask. I really don't know. Home Alone, maybe?
The 2 movies I cried at, Titanic, there was room for both of them on the door, for sure. And then Hardball, G-Baby, R.I.P. Sad, very sad moment. But with that said, we're in the batting order number 3. I see a little dusty, I see a little sauce. These wings look like there's nowhere to hide.
Where's Pepper?
Drew, look at this.
Are we enjoying this yet?
My Grace, your Grace.
I dipped a little bit.
You dipped a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna dip a little bit. I'm gonna learn my lesson. All right, let's get into it with this one though. Wing number 3 on Hot 716. I'm
already in trouble.
I'm trying to figure out if I like it. I think I really like this one.
What do you want to see in Wing Fest 2046? 22 years into the future.
Genius.
You know, we used to do a Miss Buffalo Wing contest,
Yeah.
and then we just stopped doing it.
Okay.
I don't know why. We just stopped. We should bring it back.
I mean, Buffalo Jills too. There's a lot of things that we can bring back. Yeah.
2025. I mean, we don't gotta wait 22 years for that one.
exactly.
I think they come through.
We'll go the long road on that one. Speaking of the long road on these wings, heat, not overwhelming. I'm gonna kick us off. Heat, not overwhelming. I'm gonna go with a 7.5, but right in the right spot. You know, where there's a little kick. Overall crispiness, decent. I'm gonna go 8.2. And then overall wing quality, you're right. These guys they were great. If this wing was greater than the sum of its parts, I'm gonna go with 8.7 for this wing.
So it's tough because the heat from the second one,
It's lingering. It's lingering.
so this one didn't get a fair
You gotta use
chance.
the you gotta use the beer made for drinking wings.
I know. I'm going to
Shout out
say
Resurgence.
heat-wise, didn't touch the other ones. I'm going to say a 7.
Yeah.
You know, but again, I don't know if that's because
Yeah.
I was already in pain mode. And then with the crispiness in that, decent. I'm going to say 8.5. And overall, I'll give it an 8.
Okay, finish us up.
Heat, 6.8. 6.8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
All right, yeah, you're
ordering
being tough,
hot
you're being
wings,
tough.
man. We're
I
ordering
agree.
hot
And
wings. They're
you
not
said
that
it
hot.
best, King. When you compare it to that previous one, I mean, that was like a 747 jet versus a paper airplane as far as heat's concerned for these ones.
Yeah, and I'm saying like a 5 is like a normal hot wing
Yeah.
here. So I'm
Yep.
saying a little hotter than normal wing.
Yeah.
6.8 heavy. Crispness, yeah, I'll follow the king on this. 8.5, I think is a good crispy number. The wing, I liked it. I think it's an 8.8, 8.8.
All right, we're running on.
8.888.
I like it. We got into a little trouble in the early second quarter with that wing,
It's
but
like the hot wing starter set.
yes, absolutely. My first wing available now at
That's
stores.
right, that's right.
With that said, I think are you gents ready to move on to the next round?
Let's go.
All right, let's dunk the bones and let's move on.
It's from 3 Mile
Well,
Island.
there's consistency in that. Mine looks good though, so.
I'm not judging about a wing by its cover here.
I like the color.
That's good.
I mean, there's meat, and I'm ready to go.
Crispy.
Let's check it out. Speaking of meat, get into the meat of the event. What's the craziest thing? Obviously, I think bobbing for blue cheese has got to be up there. But what's the craziest thing you've seen at the Wing Fest?
You know, the last couple of years, there's a place called Center Street Grill. They have a wing called Cotton Candy.
Yeah.
It sounds fun and, cute. Takes people to their knees. And whenever I see somebody on their knees at the Wing Fest now, I just hit them on the back, go, Cotton Candy? So I like when people are trying the hot wings and they think they can handle it, but they don't know. And when they're done rolling around and drinking a ton of water, they go, that was great. I get the clove. There's clove in this wing.
Little clove.
You notice that flavor? That you identify that unique, that's clove.
Yeah, I forgot we were doing a pod. I was focusing on this wing here. I was kind of upset by this wing.
You were upset by this thing?
I did taste the clove.
And you got the best look at once. So
did?
that's something
Yeah.
to speak with. Again, he goes down to the bone.
That's a Smitty wing.
Smitty wing. Okay, Smitty, very popular here in Western New York, obviously. I'm going to kick it off. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to go heat, not really overwhelming, not really crazy. I'm going to go with a 6.5 for this. Again, still above average, but not anything crazy. For crispiness overall, go like a 7 flat, 7.0. And then overall wing quality, I'm going to go 6.8, right in the middle,
That's not crispy?
It was tough. It was a tough situation. It was a tough predicament I was
Yeah, a
left with
short
there.
wing like that, you might get a bad score.
So I didn't get a lot of heat out of that.
Not a lot of heat. Not a lot of.
So I'm going to 6 it on the heat. But
Yep.
that's okay. I thought the flavor was tremendous. Unique. Again, I think it was that Smitty style. I'm going to give it like a 8.8. I'm going to get into your like decimals.
Yep.
And then what's the other one we do? The texture? I
Oh.
thought texture was okay. I'll give it an 8.
Crispiness.
All right, so you got heat, crispiness, and overall wing quality. You got those in there?
Yeah, that
Okay.
just.
All right. No, I think you went all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Here comes the gavel, folks.
Well, look, a 5 is a standard hot wing that you order anywhere. This is below that. This is below 5.
An install didn't go right.
This is a 4 for heat.
Yeah.
If you don't like hot wings, you want to get a hot wing, this is what you get then.
Okay.
4 for heat. Crispiness, I'm with the Wing King. It was a little crispy. It was like crispy, I don't know, 7.5. It wasn't very crispy. Overall, I hope I don't know. I didn't like this wing. I didn't like the wing a lot. Am I allowed to give a real score?
Yeah.
Real score is a 4 or 5.
Okay, 4 or 5. Okay, hey,
Didn't like
it
it.
You know what?
happens. It
I'll say
happens.
that was one you either like it or don't.
And here we are at the final round on Hot 716. I want to thank you guys for going on this journey with me. It hasn't been easy. We've had some stumbles, we've had some bumbles, but now we are ready to rumble. So as we get into this last wing, has anybody ever challenged you as the Wing King? Have they ever said, no, I'm the Wing King?
Oh, every year, somebody will come up and say, I want to take your spot over. I have people come with Wing King shirts.
Okay, I was gonna say, 'cause you always gotta be careful of an usurper when there's a king out there, when someone has a regal title. So with that said, if someone, came out and said, no, I'm the Wing King, where would be the first city or village in Western New York to declare for you? Like in House of the Dragon, when the regions declare for the king or queen, who would be the first city or village? Would it be Williamsville? Would it be East Aurora? Would
South
it be
Buffalo.
South Buffalo would declare
Because
for you?
they-
South Buffalo would
because
raise
they-
their banners?
Because they kick your ass if you didn't say okay. And I love South Buffalo, so South
Okay.
Buffalo. Yeah, Wing King would I would say from South Buffalo.
South Buffalo.
Yep.
Okay, they're raising their banner. Shout out.
Real men of Buffalo.
Seriously, shout out Adolph's, a rare
Yes,
gem there in
yes.
South Buffalo. But with
Doc
that said,
Sullivan's,
Doc Sullivan's,
the Blackthorn,
let's get into it.
Arrows.
These look like some quality wings, gents. Looks like no.
You dipped already.
No
I'm
wing
dipping.
left unturned. We cheers. I'm gonna go.
I don't get a
I'm
cheers
going to the
by
fringe
dip.
dip. I'm going
You
to the
dip,
fringe
you
dip.
don't get
I'm
a
going to the
cheers.
fringe dip. Let's go. Let's check it out.
I live in South Buffalo, so I'm not claiming it. Ooh, this is better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, this is like a luxury hot. Nice and slow. It's gonna sit you down. Like, again, it's not overwhelming. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the experience.
I got 0 heat.
Yeah. Okay, it's not just me this time?
No.
Okay, good.
0 heat.
I got nothing.
I got a little kick in the beginning,
He licked his finger from the last wing.
like a kid's soccer game.
That
Me?
was it.
Get the hell out of here.
Misfire.
All right, well then start us off, Judge Judy over there. Come on now. What do you got? We got heat.
The heat's at 3.5.
The heat's at 3.5.
There's almost none.
But that gets you a 3.5. Go lower then.
A five. All right, good point.
Yeah, go
Thank
lower.
you, Maniac.
Yeah, I want to keep hot stuff. I want the integrity of this show to be beyond it. I want this to be the most integrity show on the net. What do you got?
2.25.
Okay. Wow, we're getting into the
Double
hundreds.
integral.
Let's go.
Very integral.
Look at your average in college, right?
No, lower.
I meant all 4 years average, like the
It's
total.
still probably lower, yeah.
Cumulative.
You know,
Adding together.
Cumulative, yeah.
Other than that, we're
Yeah,
there. Crispiness. Again, yes, very tough to measure crispness. If you guys are gonna take our scores, take the overall, take the heat. Don't take our crispness score to heart. Wing King, 8. 8.1. I don't even want to do decimals. Give me an 8. I don't want to do decimals.
7.16.
7.1. Fine. All right. 7.1. I'm gonna steal it. 7.16. Overall wing score. I kind of liked it. No, it wasn't hot. Nah, not. 7.7.
They were good wings.
7.7. It was a good wing. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
They were good wings. If you're gonna hate on them
Yeah,
for not being
no, I
hot,
didn't.
they're still good wings.
I
What do you
started
got?
to.
Yeah.
They weren't hot. All three at crispiness, they were okay. They'll give us like 7.7. And the flavor, I'll 7.5 it.
Okay. They're right on the heat. I mean, it's a 3.2. I got a little kick in the beginning, so I'll give it that, Judge. Crispiness, texture, I liked it. I'll go with an 8.4 for that. And then overall wing, I mean, I could eat 15 to 20 of these. So I think that speaks to the quality of the overall wing. I'll say that these were an 8.8 as far as quality goes. So I like them. Like Bill Withers once said, we all need somebody to wing on me. All right, so
And
with
it
that
is a
said,
lovely day, too.
Mamosers, the first wing that we had. So that caught me off guard. It was a good plump wing, good quality. Not surprising that Mamosers delivers Wing King.
Yeah, and man, Mosers is it's really funny with wings. Everybody bases a wing on where they grew up.
Yep.
And if you know something from Hamburg, they like drier wings because they grew up with Mosers.
Seriously.
They're
And then
keen in Hamburg.
I think the one that caught us off guard, Luke, looking at number 2, was Bar Bill. Bar Bill brought us to our knees. So we were all about to go home crying to our mommies.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
I felt a little heat. You know, barbell, I will tell you a trick. So during COVID, I lived in East Aurora.
Okay.
And when I need to get good wings, they have a chicken finger pizza that's incredible, but not consistent, not always. But if you type your name in as Josh Allen, your pizza will come out perfect every single time.
Wow.
They think Josh Allen's getting his pizza, boom.
Pro tip from Luke
Yep.
Slater.
Good stuff. Don't tell anybody.
Speaking of a pro tip, you asked people about some of the best wings, an kind of hidden gem spot in the city of Buffalo, Kelly's Corner. I'm sure you hear about that a lot.
All the time.
Why do you think they're such a hidden spot? Because they are good quality wings. You think it's just because they are kind of like, with respect to them, a hole in the bar? You know, they got kind of a standard setup?
Well, it's kind of like you ever go to Elmo's?
Yeah, not too different.
911
Yep.
Tavern. I think there's a charm and an ambience when there is no charm or ambience.
Absolutely.
You know?
A charm
And it's
beyond
like,
wing.
it's like I'm coming here for wings. I don't care what's on the walls. I don't care what's on the floors. I want the wings. And I think that's what Kelly's Corner is too.
You been to Kelly's Corner?
I have once. I go to Marinero's quite often.
Okay.
Same sort of feel.
Yes, absolutely. Let's face it, if you're in Western New York and it feels like there's only 8 to 10 people in there and they're not sure you're supposed to be in there, you're in the right spot.
Darn
More
right, darn
likely
right,
than not.
darn right.
With that said, this next spot is no different. Doc Sullivan's.
Yeah.
Big name out of the South Towns, Wing King.
Very big name.
That was number 4.
Yeah, and God rest his soul, Tommy Cowan, one of the best restaurateurs Buffalo ever had. I always say he was going to be the next Russ Salvatore, you know, because he was on his way. And he, whenever you saw Tommy, he'd make you smile, he'd smile, and we lost him too soon. He created the roast beef on wet wing for the Wing Fest about 3 years ago, and it became a fan favorite. And it's good wings.
Yeah.
Those are great. I love the roast beef one. I've had that.
Oh.
I actually like Doc Sullivan, so I couldn't believe I didn't like that wing today. But.
Yeah. Doc Sullivan's controls the
Well,
South
can
End
I
as far
just
as
say
I'm
one more
concerned. What do you
thing?
got?
You got to remember when you go to a place, you can't rank a place off of one wing. They have many different styles of
Yeah.
wings, and everybody has different tastes and different,
But you got to
flavors
go
and-
all in
How
to
many
get the
times?
data
How
point.
many
That's right,
times?
yeah,
You got to go
How many
consistently.
times do you need to have a venue's wings before you could form an actual complete picture on their quality?
See,
you
I
think
don't-
5 to 7?
I would
That's where
think-
I'm
yeah,
at.
Yeah. Yes. You know why? Because you don't know who's in the kitchen.
Exactly.
If
And
it's
you
the owner
can
in the kitchen
always
or the
get a
same
bad
chef,
wing.
yeah.
You know that more than
It could be
anybody.
a
You
kid
can always
dropping
get a
them.
bad
You don't
wing.
know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Seriously. So
Yeah.
Doc's more than often than not doing them right. And last but not least, we got our friends at Picasso's, a work of art. We all said that last swing, it didn't overwhelm us with the heat, and that did kill it in the score. But the quality was there. You guys were both saying you eat 10 of those, 15 of those easily.
I love Mike at Picasso. It's a standard buffalo wing.
Yeah.
You know what you're
By the
going to
book.
get every time, by the book.
Wing King, Buffalo Chicken Wing Fest. Any last thoughts on our viewers before they get excited
Labor
to
Day
get there?
weekend, Highmark Stadium. Be there. These guys will.
The only action at Highmark Stadium this fall where you're guaranteed not to have your heart broken. August 31st, September 1st,
That's
get
right,
to the
that's
Chicken Wing
right.
Fest. Shout out Luke Cellino. Shout out Drew Cerza, the Wing King. I'm Maniac. This was Hot 716. Good night now.